It's that time of the year again when the land is preparing itself for change. The long rainy season is almost with us, and every little sign points towards it starting sooner rather than later. The trees are shedding the leaves this time of the year, mulching the base of its fruits, and those that are putting on seeds are shedding them too, leaving the branches bare and ready for new growth, for new shoots that feed the wild animals and the goats and provide us shade for many months to come. The ants are busy stocking up on seeds, and some trees are beginning to bloom and flower. I just love this season because everything gets so vibrant and beautiful, and we get so many insects coming in, changing our landscape. So the other day we took a walk with the dogs, and we were also going to upload a video. Yes, we still have problems with network here. We always take this opportunity to explore the land, and this time we spotted a very, very unusual flower from a certain cactus. With our current obsession being drought hardy plants, we decided to rush back home and take the essentials to harvest this cactus that was so beautiful and bloomed very awesome flowers.
I'd never felt so free. I dreamed that you were next to me. A broken doll, but how? You talk to me so softly now. It never felt so real. Can you feel?
We found a spot for it in our rock garden where we could enjoy its beauty whenever it bloomed. So this year the long rains have been predicted to start earlier, and that means prepping way earlier than we'd expected. So we've decided to sow our seeds and start some seedlings also. This year we are planting on some beds that we made earlier in an earlier video. I'll link the video up here. Suki is always nearby to supervise and make sure that we are not messing up. As you all know, cats are the real owners of our homesteads, right? This planting season leads up to a cold period, so the first things that go in are root vegetables. This season we are planting carrots first, and then for herbs you're going to be planting coriander and basil, and then for our leafy greens you're going to be planting kale, spinach, lettuce and managu.
To give you a chance to see.
I'm reusing paper cups that we had left over from a previous party, so any way that we can upcycle works for us.
It seems only yesterday.
I've also planted white onions, spring onions, and cherry tomatoes. I definitely love cherry tomatoes. We love it in everything. If you watch our cooking videos, you will know that we definitely love our cherry tomatoes. All we have to do now is wait for them to germinate and plant them in the ground once it starts raining. Can't wait for this harvest this season. Our fruit trees are still in the collapsed shed house, so it is time to move them to a more permanent solution. So we decided to make these beds from river stones, and that's where they're going to live forever, hopefully. Working with stones that have sat somewhere for a bit of time, it can be a bit tricky, and this time I forgot all about safety, and I went to work without gloves, and as you can guess, the worst happened. I felt a sharp pain in my finger and I thought I was going to die. What? That was one painful bite. Amara came to check up on me and he assured me it wasn't a snake, because I thought I was going to die, honestly. So he came back to investigate and found a culprit. It was just a tiny little scorpion. It was still a baby. Thank God it wasn't a big scorpion, or it wasn't something worse. Moral of the story: always be very careful and take safety first, and be very careful that you stick your fingers into. And the work goes on. Amara managed to make a few of these planters, and it was time to plant them. The young fruities have been in the ground for a few days now, and the worst of the stress period is over. We managed to move 2 pomegranate trees, a strawberry guava tree, a loquat tree, a chestnut tree, and a mulberry tree too. At the end of the day, we hoped for a successful rainy season. A season that will rejuvenate our fruit trees and give us a bumper harvest at the end of it. Thank you for watching till the end. See you on the next one.